In the middle of life's struggles, we often think we have nothing to give, nothing valuable to offer. But sometimes, one small change in mindset can turn a beggar into a businessman and a hopeless life into a story of success. Today's story will open your eyes to a powerful truth, the law of give and take, and show you how a single thought can change your entire destiny. At a busy city railway station, there lived a beggar. Every day, he survived by asking passengers for alms as they boarded or left the trains. One day, while begging, he noticed a tall, well-dressed man in a suit. The beggar thought, "This man looks rich. If I ask him, surely he'll give me good money." He approached the man and begged. The tall gentleman looked at him and said, "You're always asking, but have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar replied, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I only take from people. I have nothing to give anyone." The man said firmly, "If you cannot give, you have no right to ask. I am a businessman. I believe in give and take. Only when you give something, you deserve something in return." Saying this, the man boarded his train and left. The beggar was shaken. Those words pierced deep into his heart. "Maybe I don't get enough alms because I never give anything back," he thought. But then again, he reminded himself, "I am a beggar. I have nothing to give. What could I possibly offer others?" For 2 days, he kept thinking and found no answer. On the third day, sitting by the station, his eyes fell on the flowers blooming on nearby plants. An idea struck him. Why not give flowers in return for alms? Excited, he plucked a few flowers and entered the train to beg. This time, whenever someone gave him money, he handed them a flower in return. Passengers smiled and happily accepted the flowers. Soon, this became his routine. Every morning, he would gather flowers and exchange them for alms. Something magical happened. More and more people started giving him money just to receive those little flowers. But he noticed one thing. As long as he had flowers, people gave generously. When the flowers ran out, the money stopped. One day, while begging, he suddenly saw the same tall man in the train, the one whose words had changed his life. Excited, the beggar rushed to him and said, "Today I have something to give you. Please give me alms, and I'll give you flowers in return." The gentleman smiled, gave him money, and received the flowers. Then he said, "Wonderful. Today, you have become a businessman like me." These words again touched the beggar deeply. His eyes sparkled with joy. He realized he had discovered the key to success. Jumping off the train, he looked up to the sky and shouted, "I'm not a beggar. I'm a businessman. I can be rich." People around thought he had gone mad, but from the next day onwards, that beggar never returned to the station. 6 months later, 2 businessmen in suits were traveling from the same station. They greeted each other, and one of them asked, "Do you recognize me?" The other replied, "No, I don't think we've met before." With a smile, the first man said, "Oh, but we have met, not once but twice before. I'm the beggar you once spoke to." Surprised, the second man exclaimed, "Oh yes, you're the beggar I refused to give alms to, and later, the one who gave me flowers. But now look at you dressed like this. What are you doing these days?" The man proudly said, "Yes, I was a beggar, but today I am a successful flower merchant. I'm traveling for my flower business." He continued, "From you, I learned the rule of life. We only receive when we give. I had always seen myself as a beggar, but when you told me I was a businessman, I realized that people weren't giving me alms. They were buying my flowers. That day, I stopped seeing myself as a beggar and started living as a businessman. With the money I collected, I bought more flowers, sold them, and step by step, I built my business. People here love flowers, and their love has made me a wealthy merchant today." The tall man smiled with pride. Both businessmen got off at the station, talking happily about trade and success. Dear friends, this story teaches us a life-changing truth. The tall businessman knew the eternal law of life, the law of give and take. All great businessmen and leaders in this world succeeded because they lived by this rule. The beggar adopted this principle, and his life transformed. He changed his mindset, and in turn, his destiny. Life is not about what you lack, it's about what you can give. If you keep thinking you are small, you will remain small. But the day you change your mindset and see yourself as capable, worthy, and valuable, that day your journey to greatness begins. Success is not locked in opportunities. It is hidden in your mindset. Honor yourself. Think big. Act big. Give to the world. And watch how blessings multiply in your life. Remember, when you change your thinking, you change your life.